Hello, boss world. Welcome to Boxing Block Center. Breaking news. According to the recent rumors roaming around right now, Efe Ajagba, the Nigerian Nightmare, aka the one and only, will be fighting a guy named Santino Turnbow this upcoming weekend. That is on the 22nd of December. Let's say 23rd of December, because the fight will be broadcast live on Sunday morning in Central European time. And Santino Turnbow, who is he? How good is he? Well, I want to give you some details about Santino Turnbow. Santino Turnbow made his pro debut in 2016. He's 36 years old. He has about 7 fights, 4 wins, and 3 losses. He's ranked about 427 in the world. Okay. 427 in world rankings. That is, first of all, embarrassing. But nevertheless, let's continue. Santino Turnbow has 3 losses, and he got knocked out in one of those losses that he had against an unknown opponent, to be sincere. So, what do I think about this bout between Efe Ajagba and Santino Turnbow? Well, I'm not surprised. Am I impressed? Not impressed. Definitely not impressed. I'm a Nigerian and I have to keep it real. First of all, I support Efe Ajagba, no matter what happens. But I'm a little bit embarrassed by the opponent he's going to fight next. Because, listen, there are other opponents which you can get, to fight him. For example, a guy like Michael Hunter would be very nice, because people are still looking at Efe Ajagba and say, well, this guy, he's unknown, he might be just a power puncher. Listen, Efe Ajagba has a very solid amateur. He's not like a guy who has just been boxing for 2 or 1 year. He has been boxing for many years, okay? And he has been to different types of competition. He went to Congo and demolished all his opponents. He represented Nigeria at the Rio Olympics and scored one of the most brutal knockouts in the Olympic history. So let's just keep it real, okay? Let's keep it real. Now, Efe Ajagba having to fight his opponent is not a problem. It's not a problem. I want to see him fight. Definitely, I want to see him stay active. But what I'm very worried about is when he gets to step up. When you're fighting bums, he's fighting a bum nest. He's a bum. Of course he's a bum. When you're fighting bums and knocking them out, maybe 1 round, 2 rounds, it's very pleasing and very interesting until you step up in competition, because Ajagba need to have rounds, okay? He needs some rounds in him. Ajagba has not gone past 7 rounds. He needs someone who is not, maybe not a power puncher, but someone who is very defensive someone like Kevin Johnson, someone who's going to take him to the deep waters just to see how good Ajagba is. Because at this point of his career, he needs to start stepping up a little bit. I mean, it's not his fault. It's not his fault. I cannot blame him because he's a fighter. He will fight anyone. In fact, he said he would like to fight Luis Ortiz next. If he has the power to do that, he would do it. Ajagba is a strong man. He's a Nigerian nightmare. Not afraid of anyone. But the problem is his management. You know, he's being promoted by Richard Schaefer and being managed by Shelly Finkel. But we all call him Shelly Winkle. Does that remind you of someone you may know? A guy who manages the underwater as well? You might be correct. Shelly Winkle, he's the manager of the underwater, or one of the managers, by the way. And Shelly Finkel didn't allow the underwater to step up at the right time, especially after the underwater became a champion, after he beat Bemir Steven to claim the WBC strap. At a press conference, Shelly Finkel was asked about the possibility of Water fighting Vladimir Klitschko, who was one of the most dangerous guys at that time. I mean, he was the champion, he was the man in the heavyweight division. Shelly Finkel responds to the journalist or reporters was, don't rush the underwater. The underwater is still a baby. And we are talking about a guy who already had 30-something plus fights. That was very embarrassing. And you all know that. The same underwater who say everybody has been ducking him, say no one wants to fight him, say Joshua is a coward. The same Joshua who stepped up at the right time. Listen, when Joshua beat Kevin Johnson, it was at that time Eddie Hearn knew that Joshua is something special. That was when he started trying to step him up. You know, he and Barry Hearn discussed about it, and they said, okay, well, Kevin Johnson is a guy who never got stopped by Tyson Fury or Vitaly Klitschko. So Joshua stopped him in one round. And remember, this same Kevin Johnson took Daniel Dubois to distance. This same Kevin Johnson took Filip Ergovic from Croatia to distance. And Joshua stopped that guy easily. I think in the second round. He stopped him in the second round. Yeah. So, Eddie Hearn knew the right time to step up Joshua. You know, to make Joshua fight better opponents. So, Joshua stepped up. Why am I bringing Joshua or Water into this equation or into this subject? It's because Ajagba has the same potentials as Joshua and Water. He has the same potential. The power is there. The boxing technique is there. All he needs to work on is just his movement, footwork. He needs some polishing. I know Ronnie Cheats is a very good trainer, no doubt about it, but I don't think Ronnie Cheats is the best man to train Ajagba. Because I'm not seeing movement from Ajagba. I'm not seeing good footwork from Ajagba. I'm not seeing none of that. So, Ajagba fighting guys like this is going to really hurt him in the future if he does not step up. Okay, let's say 2019 he might step up against better oppositions. I mean, people that can take him to distance. like taking more than 7 rounds because Ajagba has been knocking guys out cold, early. He's a knockout machine, that's for sure, no doubt about it. I mean, I'm a Nigerian. I support my own differently. I support Ajagba, still support him, but it's not his fault. His management is bad. I've been telling this guy, why not sign with Eddie Hearn? You have potentials. Ajagba's profile should be off the roof right now. Every Nigerian should know who Ajagba is right now because he has the potential to do it. He has the potential to, attract fight fans, attract Nigerian audience. He has it worldwide. But he isn't doing it because he has poor management and a poor promoter. I mean, Richard Schaefer is a good promoter, no doubt about it. He's a good promoter, but he's not a phenomenal promoter. He's not a phenomenal promoter. And that's very sad, in my opinion. I'm not saying that Ajagba will be better off under Eddie Hearn or so, but I think that Eddie Hearn would do a better job than Richard Schaefer. I mean, why match someone up against a guy that is 36 years old? It's not even a credible guy like Povetkin, who is maybe 38 but still credible, still elite. You're matching a guy up against someone who has 7 fights, 3 losses, and he's already old, 36 years old. That guy has no chance against Ajagba. Ajagba will knock him out. But anyway, I would definitely do a fight prediction. After the weigh-in, I would post it here and, talk about the fight. But I know what's going to happen. Ajagba is going to knock that old man out cold. I support Ajagba. He's my Nigerian brother. And will always be. And also, he's my namesake as well. A lot of you guys don't know. But now you know. So, what do you guys think about this fight? I mean, you guys don't really know who Santino Turnbow is. I know Santino Turnbow. I know the guy. I know when he made his pro debut. But I saw him in a different way. I saw him as a guy who cannot really... he's not a prospect, a huge pro. He's a guy that is okay. Okay, he's a good boxer, no doubt about that. But I don't think he stands a chance against Ajagba. Ajagba is just too powerful, too strong, too athletic, too monstrous for Santino. And like I told you now, you're going to see blood. You're going to see pain. Ajagba is going to make Santino, make him quit or make him, I don't know. It's just going to be brutal. That's all I know. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Give it us below, guys. Like the video, share, comment below. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Cheers, everyone.